about time.
And we're back, all flash.
No substance.
So today's top 5 are the top 5 TV vehicles. Now this subject was like blowing us up all weekend long with all these freaking picks that we had made, and just our ears were being torn apart by all of the things that we should have picked. So now joining us today is one of those voices that was in our ear, and one of these foots that was up our ass. And that's Mr. Art Cherries, Mr. Iron Man himself, the Hill Country Fair Robert Downey Jr.
On the couch.
He's the guy on the couch today, and he's here joining us for our top 5 TV TV vehicles. So, Art, without any further delay, enlighten us and enlighten our viewers on your top 5 TV vehicles. Please, this better be good, because you gave us a lot of crap.
I did. Trust me, folks. They deserved it. That was pretty let down. That's what happens when stardom gets to your head.
Ooh. I guess we have some kind of substance in
We're
it.
stars now.
We're stars.
You've always been stars in my eyes.
Oh.
Let me be on the show. Anyway, here I go.
Number 5.
Number 5. The motorcycles from Chips.
Okay, that's a good one. I'll give you that one's a good one.
Growing up, you watch Chips and you're like, dude, they always had these chicks. They had a badge, but they were on motorcycles. How awesome is that?
Exactly. They really didn't arrest nobody.
No. Very few times was their life in danger, but most of the time they were saving hot blondes.
And they had a Mexican. That's why they call it Chips.
That's why it was. Because there really was no I in it. It was always
It was Chips. It was Chips. That's right, you bastard. Number 4.
Number 4. The 18 van.
Ah, good. Finally, a good pick. Shut up, boo. I told you to go to school.
It didn't do anything. I mean, all it would do is just like burnouts, and that's about it.
Exactly.
It would only do burnouts and rocks too. It never even did it on the freeway.
Everywhere was a gravel parking lot.
Gravel fly up, but it looked cool as a kid. You were like, dude, I want that. Now, if I got it, kids would. It's too much in danger. I live too close to a school zone.
Now the vans mean something else.
Number 3, obviously, I gotta go with Kid.
Number 3? At number 3?
You shut your dirty mouth.
Whoa. You shut your mouth when you talk to me.
Okay? The reason it's number 3 is Kid was awesome. Who did I had the cool toy car, everything, right?
Miguel Noche. Kid is still awesome today.
He's still awesome. But he's my number 3. Kid is. Right? But only because number 2 and number 1 mean something special to me.
Oh, okay.
Can't wait to hear this now.
It's not the Beverly Hillbillies truck.
Yes, tell me it's a Beverly Hillbilly truck.
Oh, okay.
No. Airwolf.
Exactly. Very nice.
God, Airwolf was like mind blown. Like, think about it. But how feasible now? As a kid, you were like just tuned into the TV, like, oh, this is so awesome. And, like, if you saw that as an adult now, you'd be like, that's so stupid. Like, that's the most stupidest. Really, a helicopter.
Hey, but you know what? It was probably a little after Blue Thunder, because Blue Thunder was awesome. It was amazing.
It was great. Number 1, obviously, General Lee.
The General Lee.
The General Lee. Wow.
General
Okay.
Charger.
Come on, Daisy Duke. I just tuned in for those 2 things, General Lee and Daisy Duke.
And I would ride both of them.
Dang it, that's a good one too. I'll write that one down for later.
Honorable mentions.
Honorable mentions. I have a long list.
You know what? Never mind. We'll say that later. Parents, hit us up. All right, I need to really change my list now because Art took all the good ones. Yes, he was. Terrence was gonna put Daisy Duke on there.
Oh man! So I'll just read my list as is because it's gonna be very similar to Art's. But you know what? I will change one just because, just to make my list somewhat different. All right. So I am gonna, piggyback on you. But my number 5 is the General Lee, and that is because it is iconic. It was cool. It was the master of commercial breaks. Jumping off a cliff. You never really.
Them boys gonna be in some kind of trouble. How they gonna
this time? Are they gonna make it? Man, oh wow! And like you said,
But that car is still cool now. If you drove down
that car,
we would get our ass kicked with a Confederate flag on it.
Black Lives Matter rally.
Exactly. That was the other reason why it's my number 5, man. I can't be driving a car with a big Confederate Confederate flag on the front of it or on the top of it. But, you know, dang it. You know, Daisy was pretty hot. And the fact that car was so popular that they brought it back. Dodge came back and started reproducing that car again. So that's one.
Thanks to Don Toretto. He didn't bring that car back.
You know who brought that car back? They went and got Bo and Luke Duke for the commercial. That's what we wanted to see.
Fast and the Furious came out in 2001. That commercial
They didn't make
out like 3 years ago.
Dude, they didn't. That first car was not. Then the commercial was not a black Charger. It was the orange General Lee. That's what we got back.
So a
That's
scene
what
from Fast 8, Toretto will be flying out and still frame. Them boys is really trouble. Next, all right, catch number whatever it is.
So that brings me to number 4. And this was gonna be my number 4, but Art totally stole my thunder on it, so I'm gonna scratch it off my number 4, and I'm gonna go the Magnum PI helicopter.
Higgins
helicopter. You know, he didn't.
That's the Ferrari, the red Ferrari?
No, the helicopter. You know why? It's because that helicopter was iconic in the intro, and then Higgins flying around in it. You know, it was not really doing much, but it was cool because you know it was there for a point and a purpose, and Higgins was gonna get nothing done with it, but it was gonna be, hey, Higgins in a helicopter. Oh my God!
He's in Hawaii. I mean,
what else you gonna fly?
We did have female viewers that said Tom Selleck's mustache. Top 5 vehicle. Top 5 vehicle.
written more times than a helicopter.
Number 3. My number 3 is the Sanford and Son truck. This truck,
you big dummy.
This truck did nothing but little
it went up
extra
it went up the street.
It's like they just did we're just gonna roll some camera on the truck. It was like, oh, we're gonna see it parked in front of this store. We're gonna see it backing into the junkyard. That is all this truck did. But you remember the truck so much that if you see one now on the street, it would automatically make you think of the dang on theme song. You'll be sitting there. Nobody owns a junkyard. Nobody visits junkyards. That truck ain't probably never been used at a junkyard. But still, we remember that truck.
Yeah.
Number 2. Once again, to piggyback Art, the 18 truck. But
it was a van.
The creepy guy van.
The creepy guy, the 18 truck, the 18 van. I keep wanting to say truck. The 18 van, but not only because of the burnouts in the gravel rock parking lots they were always parked in. Not because of that awesome stripe that went down the side.
That stripe was wicked.
That stripe was enough to get you to want the truck, van. But because the truck, like you said, did absolutely nothing except for that one scene in the actual intro video or the opening sequence to the 18 where Hannibal pops out with the gun, and that was all the dang on truck did. It
was a shield.
It was a shield.
Never got shot at. No bullet holes.
It can outrun bullets. That's how great that van was.
That's pretty fast.
It drove them to someplace when they had to make a getaway. They jump in and they drive to the next little town that they had to save, and then they park, and that's it. That's all they did. Unless they were trying to fly somewhere, then they had to knock out Mr. T and then put him on a plane.
Shut up, fool!
Which somehow should be some black violence that they just never addressed in that show.
Hate crimes.
Hate crimes.
Next episode of 18.
All right, and my number 1, which should have been Art's number 1, is K.I.T.T, damn it. K.I.T.T is so awesome and so iconic that they could not bring back the show when they tried to do the Mustang. Because nobody would accept anything but the Firebird. Come on, man. The whole woo 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 started a whole
well, the original K.I.T.T, because I didn't like it when they brought him back and there was all this.
Oh, not that. Look, no, nobody remembers. Nobody does that. Look, the original K.I.T.T, that started like a whole bodying community. People with little LED lights, because everybody wanted to be like K.I.T.T. Everybody wanted a talking car with a British accent to sit there and tell you. They go, it's K.I.T.T watch. This is not Inspector Gadget. This isn't Dick Tracy.
On your car?
Don't be calling me out, man. But that's the reason why. It's like K.I.T.T was that was what everybody wanted. That was what technology was. That was the future, and that's the reason why we all look at K.I.T.T. Like if you were to give me, what was it, like a 1980 Firebird or something like that, I would absolutely take it. I would drive it to work, and I would make the woo 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 sound as I'm driving it.
Now you know how I feel when y'all didn't include the Bandit.
But the Bandit didn't go woo woo woo.
Yeah, give me some woo woo woo, and give me a British talking bandit.
Michael, there appears to be some people with weapons.
Exactly. How am I supposed to know?
Because you're
weapons.
Because you're gonna say, Terrence, get the fuck out of here!
And the car jumps.
how did-
No General Lee.
With no ramp.
Jump. Yeah, exactly.
No ramp.
They always had the boosters and a.
How did Kit know where it was with no GPS?
Because he was the GPS.
Exactly. He was GPS before GPS.
Yeah.
It was K.I.T.T.
Wu-Tang. All right.
Car, his brother.
Well, my number 5 is completely different, actually.
All right.
It is the truck from the Fall Guy. Man, I used to have that. I used to have that Hot Wheels truck, man, and that was one of my favorite Hot Wheels. I lost it in my uncle's ranch, and I never found it again. But that is actually one
And
of my
that's how
favorite.
the show felt because nobody remembers that the Fall Guy had a truck in it.
Well, hey, that's Lee Majors. That's Heather Thomas. That's the Fall Guy truck is awesome, which will probably be remade to the big screen starring The Rock.
With a truck.
The truck he will play the truck.
The truck will be
The Rock will play the truck. All right. My number 4 is a 1983 GMC driven by the A-Team. Also, that's actually yeah, I had that one too, and I lost that too. So damn it, Art! I'm not going to my uncle's ranch because I keep losing all my my trucks, my cars. But the A-Team van, you know, it was cool before Creepy Guy vans. It was awesome, and hey, fucking B.A. Baracus, man, he freaking drove that shit. Shut up, fool! All right. Number 3 is the General Lee. Also,
Yes.
it was like one of my favorites too. Hot Wheels General Lee that I had. One of my favorite toys of all time. Number 2, K.I.T.T. I love K.I.T.T. so much that I named my BMX bike back in '84 K.I.T.T.
Once again, that's why K.I.T.T. was awesome, that it transcended vehicles. It went on to big wheels, it went on to bikes, it went on to cereal. That's a car right there.
And
that's an iconic car.
And DJs like Daft Punk when they have the freaking.
There you go.
Even up to this day.
Nothing.
K.I.T.T. So,
Yeah, they include the Bandit. I don't have to.
Whatever. All right. And my number one vehicle in TV is the Enterprise. I can't believe you guys would not talk about the Enterprise.
Because the Enterprise didn't do anything.
The Enterprise is a freaking awesome. It was an awesome space with
All about
hyperspace.
the wars, not the truck.
Hold up. The Enterprise, look, it's overrated. Enterprise didn't do anything. All it was shields up, shields down, shields up, shields down.
Send the unknowns to get killed.
Send them red shirts out there to be killed.
Send the extras to get killed.
Scotty beat me up. And wait, and the dilithium crystals were always broken for some particular reason, and I can't get the warp drive going, Captain. And that's all it was. The thing was always broke.
It just worked last week, motherfucker.
That's why it should not be on your top 5.
I love the Enterprise. It was classic. I grew up to that, not in the 60s, but I grew up to it later.
I see what you say, but it's not an actual vehicle that was.
It's a TV vehicle. It's a TV vehicle.
That's what made it. That's what made, I guess, the attachment for me. All the ones is because it was like, how awesome would it be? You don't ever picture yourself. How awesome would it be to be?
You know what? You gave me crap for the Bandit and the Wraith car. Because the Bandit is more iconic in this and that. Yet I'm doing it for the Enterprise and you still give me crap about it.
Because it's not a real vehicle.
It is a vehicle. Now I didn't come out and say like the hovercraft on G.I. Joe or the freaking Camaro and Mask, but still, it's still freaking awesome.
Because those were cartoons.
Great vehicle though. The Mask.
The mask. Yeah.
All right, honorable mention, sir.
Honorable mentions. I have a long list.
All right.
The Extortion Cut.
Yeah, that car. Yeah.
Touch.
Very nice.
Oh, yeah.
The Gran Torino. Very
Loved
good.
it. Bandit P.I.'s Ferrari.
Yep.
Nah. The Higgins helicopter. Higgins helicopter.
And Tom Selleck mustache.
The
Mustache.
next few are going to be kind of corny, but.
Fine, that's what we do.
Metroplex.
Are we doing cartoons?
It
No,
was TV.
we're not doing cartoons.
Yeah, you didn't say it has to be.
You just gave me crap about freaking Enterprise and you give me cartoons? Well, here, let me draw you so you can drive home. Let me draw your car so you can drive home.
You included freaking Optimus Prime.
No, that was an actual vehicle. From the movie. Anyway, what else?
When they put Metroplex in an actual live-action movie, then you can do it.
Exactly.
We're crossing out of your list.
I'm just torn right
So, Manny, why do you think some more?
You tapping out?
now. No.
All right, hurry up.
And Daisy Duke's Jeep.
Oh, she did have a Jeep.
Yes, I wish I
Wrangler.
did have.
The
Yeah.
white Jeep Wrangler. Wranglers to this day are just amazing. They're just like.
They make you think of your hot cousin.
I used to-
Praying is through marriage.
I used to have a Wrangler. I don't know. Maybe I don't know what that means.
Maybe.
I gotta go see a psychologist about that. But a Wrangler, I mean, you talk about something that transcends generations.
Hey, the Wrangler's been around
16-year-old,
forever.
or you can be a 76-year-old and a Wrangler is still.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Wrangler.
All right, go ahead, sir.
Daisy Duke. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, I'd be the Jeep C.
The Jeep C. That'd be the shit.
The only other one that I had that I really felt was iconic, like you said, was Gran Torino.
Yeah.
Starsky and Hutch.
All right, my honorable mention is the Coyote X from Hardcastle McCormick. Freaking
I didn't
awesome
watch that,
red,
though.
sweet ass car that was. The Miami Vice Ferrari.
Oh God, I did it again. I forgot that.
The Miami Vice Ferrari was awesome. I got your Magnum PI one, and one of my personal favorites is the Imperial that was driven on the Green Hornet, the Green Hornet car.
Another car that didn't do anything.
But it's an awesome looking car.
It was awesome looking.
It was a great car.
It was. I mean, it's still sick to this day. I mean,
And that's funny. Like all these TV shows were based around these vehicles, and most of them didn't do anything.
Except for Kid.
They didn't do anything.
And Airwolf.
Generally.
And Airwolf.
Airwolf shot stuff, you know, it blew up things.
And so did the Metroplex, right?
And Metroplex.
Anyway,
Metroplex
was
transformed and stuff.
It's not the Megaplex.
Hey, I'm a Transformer fan. I'm on your side. But
So, hey, you want to give us? We want to hear your top 5 TV vehicles. Please take it easy on us if you don't like our choices. But you can rip him a new one if you want to. That's we like to haze our guests. So go ahead and haze away. Next week we'll actually be doing a top 5 for the top 5 anticipated video games this holiday season.
Okay.
For Camilo, I think is our. He's our
Yeah, he
our
suggested-
comment.
yeah,
he
he
suggested his
suggested
comment. So Camilo, we will do it just for you, sir. And yeah, look forward to that one. That's gonna be pretty interesting.
Yeah.
I still haven't bought Madden yet. I suck.
Well, I mean, the season starts next week. You still got time.
Terrence, take us home.
All right. So, like you were saying, just make sure that you in the comments, make sure you provide us what your top 5 is, because, like I said, we get a lot of feedback as far as what our top 5s are. So you got to tell us what your top 5 is, so that way we can criticize you too. Make sure you like and subscribe to our channel, so that way we know that, one, that you like what we're doing, but 2, you'll get to know about anything else that's coming out that we actually do. We do You Don't Hate, we do Rule of 2, and Always the Goods podcast. So that's all I got.
Last week, like I said before, we had technical difficulties and we weren't able to air our last show. But one of the contents that we were talking about was paying respects to Gene Wilder, who passed away last week, and so we weren't able to highlight that on the last show. But we do want to pay our respects to the comedy legend, comedy icon, Gene Wilder. Say hi to Richard and Gilda for us. Heaven just got funnier. For Aspen in the back, I'm Manny.
Terrence.
And that was the goods.
He didn't say bye to Art.
Oh yeah, bye Art. Thank our special guest Art.
Yeah.
Art Cherries.
That was the first thing the camera saw. Fantastic.
What's the dance of fucking Dave Chappelle when he was doing the remix?
What, piss on you?
Yeah, the piss.
Hi,
I'm Terrence. I'm Manny. And today's movie that you
Oh,
don't
he's
hate.
doing
Go
that.
ahead.
So
We only have 20 minutes.
Oh.
All right, we're going.
Hurry up.